Alright guys, BMW N55 engine, same thing as the N52. I'm gonna quickly show you guys how to install this bridge right here with the retainer spring and this rockers right here. There's followers rockers. So all you need for tools, you need to have this special tools right here. You can buy them in Amazon for like 40 bucks. And then a small little ratchet with a socket, a 1/4 inch. Okay, you can use a 1/4 inch, or you could use like a 6-point socket right here. I just use a 1/4. So all you do first is we're gonna have to lube up this followers right here. I'm just gonna get a assembly lube, this sticky assembly lube right here. Just gonna lube it up where all the moving parts are, where all the metal that hits another metal. So he's gonna line it up, put it in here. So it just sits like that, okay? Alright, so make sure your lifters underneath. There's a mirror right here to see it from the mirror. Make sure the lifters is lined up to the rockers. Those are main thing that you need to focus on. And on this case, they're all lined up. So when those are lined up, we're gonna put the bridge over. Just a little snug. Alright, so just a snug tight. You can see this, the bridge is still a little loose. And you can use a C-clamp on this. I just use this little spreader for the brake pads right here. Doesn't matter. Alright, so we're gonna push this bridge against that side so that it's nice and steady, and double check your rockers. Okay, just nice and snug like that. Okay, and then we're gonna tighten those 2 bolts right there, just nice and snug for a bit, and then we're gonna torque this bolt to spec. Right there. So right here, slide block to cylinder head. Those are the slide block, or they called it the bridge. And then the torsion spring, the throttle return spring to cylinder. Torsion spring is this guy right here. So hey, it's just 10 Newton meter, not much. Okay, so we're gonna torque that to spec. Alright, so convert that to inch pound. This is what I got here. Inch pound is 88 inch pound. So there you go. There's one. There's 2. Alright, so take this bracket out, this holder, and double check. There you go, 88 inch pounds or 10 Newton meter. So double check this rocker right here, make sure it's freely and it's straight. Right there, make sure it's freely, okay, and it's straight against the cam lube right there. Alright, so let's put the spring in. Just gonna spread that open, let it sit like that. Then make sure the bottom of the spring sits right on the lifters. Okay, so that's good. Alright, so this is the time when you need these tools here now. You're gonna have to have this tool because it will help big time. This will save your life doing this job. If you don't have the right tools, it's not gonna work, and it's gonna be frustrating. So make sure it's bottom out, and then tight this knob down so it's steady. Press it all the way in and we'll make a click. There you go. It's gonna be hard to see for you guys, especially on the bottom of the spring. Make sure it sits right on the bottom of the rocker. I'm gonna show you guys when I'm done here. On the mirror here you can see it looks good. It's right on the bottom of the rocker, lined up, and I will put the bolt back in there. Okay, make sure it's all squared up right here, especially right here. There's no gap. Make sure it's nice and square. There you go, it's nice and snug. So this thing is the same torque spec, 10 Newton meter or 88 inch-pound, same thing. There you go. And we're gonna take out this tool slowly, and then that retainer spring, like I told you earlier, we're gonna double check on that, make sure it's lined up. Alright, that one lined up good. Perfect. Same thing with that one. Perfect. Okay, so this is nice and secured. Now it's time to take out the tool. Alright, we're gonna loosen up this spring up here on the top. This little retainer. That's it. And then take out the tool. Pretty easy. It's not bad with the right tools on your hands. Right here, make sure that thing is lined up to the rocker, so it's gonna give that a little bit of push. All right, there you go. So those rollers right here, it lines up to the lube of the cam. Perfect. Same thing on the other side. All right, that's it, guys. Quick install on those cam bridge with the cam followers, and then this retainer right there.